Yes. So, in addition of pi star reactions, we saw first intermolecular addition of your alkenes, then we discuss intramolecular addition of your alkenes. Now, we will be seeing some intermolecular addition of your conjugate dienes. Okay. Sorry, intramolecular. Can take a diene. If I photolize this directly, and I can photolize in presence of sensitizer, triplet sensitizer. So, I can it's triplet sensitizer and directly. So, if I do directly, I end up a product which is sort of intramolecular addition. Okay. I get two products which are just a top intramolecular addition. But if I do photolysis in presence of sensitizer, then I get a sort of intermolecular addition. So, you get this products, just you take diene, if you do directly photolysis, you get a inter in presence of sensitizer, intra and inter, you get okay, intra in this case inter. Fine. So, we will see how this works, the mechanism. So, if I photolyze this directly, what happens? You get a type of zwitterionic because it is a direct excitation. Yeah, this negative charge is overall like this within the double bond. So, it is not on the one carbon, it is like this, but just to understand it that it is like this. Now, what happens? You can end up with a can get this, which in turn gives me the product, which one stage of my product. Fine. Yeah. Now, you know that if you take this butadiene, okay, it exists both in trans as well as cis when you take it. Yeah. So, it will be always in this type of equilibrium, right. You have cissoid as well as transoid form. So, when you are irradiating both the forms. So, in this case you are irradiating this form to get you. When I irradiate this one, because this is also in the solution. You get this product. So, basically when you are photolyzing, this is direct excitation, you get this two products. Okay. When you do in presence of sensitizer, then what happens? Can you write the chemistry? If you want to do in presence of sensitizer, what do you think? So, you are going to excite your molecule. So, what chemistry it will be? Radical. So, you have a double bond inside, get this radical chemistry, right. Then what this radical does? Yes, addition with, it can add with your ground state diene, right. A ground state diene, so it can add with your ground state diene. Yes, you get this. Yeah? See, again in this case it should be two products. Now, my hydrogens can be on both the directions, right. So, you get two products, but any like I can put my hydrogen, because it is a radical chemistry, you can get different one, trans and other way around of this, because it is a radical. While it does a 1,4 cycloaddition, you can do other way, you can flip. So, that is one, fine. So, try for then other product, another product you get, na? That is because you know it is existing again in two forms. So, if I photolyze this, then radical like this, okay. It can react with your ground state diene. Yes. This can then cyclize. Give me this product. So, it looks, see, one I have taken that in a zwitterionic manner, another I am taking in a triplet radical chemistry, fine. So, just you know that it has both the form like transitoid and cissoid. So, based on that you have to do the addition. I am not doing anything, just adding across the double bonds, that is all. Fine. Any doubt? Okay. Yeah. So, examples I will give you in assignments, some examples on dynes, all these things. Whatever we did, we will give some examples on that. Fine.
Sir, the product layout is different from the
Oh, sorry.
product which we got.
Oh, okay, fine. It should not have, sorry. Yeah. This should not have this one. Thanks. Okay. Now we will start. On the intra, and our dienes as well as aromatic compounds. I will give you an assignment where we have problems which you can do and submit. Now we can go to our photo isomerization of benzene system. I think this is the first thing which you are talking about aromatic, right? So far we have not talked any chemistry about aromatic systems. I think this is where we are introducing aromatic systems. You can see what simple benzene can do in light. Just benzene, I am not doing what they can do. Just I am taking benzene, okay, directly irradiating benzene alone. What you can think about? Any idea what benzene on photochemistry gives? Huh? What? You get fulvene. Any other important molecule? Huh? Benzavolene you will get dibarbenzene, prismane. Okay, we'll see how we get that products. See, when you take benzene and if you this is how it exists in your singlet state. Fine. So, I can write this state can be can also be written like this. It can also exist like this. Maybe it can exist benzene when you just shine light. Fine. So, what happens here? What it can happen? Now we get minus plus. You can have a bond here, right? I can draw a bond. You can write like this, the best. Your two hydrogens most of the time are up. What is this compound? Yeah. what this can happen now divar benzene. You think divar nothing happens to divar benzene? Again it is a pi system, na? 2 pi systems here. You can make a dimerization again. Yes. Fine. So, this you call as prismane. See, benzene does lot of this chemistries. Take benzene, you fertilize, you end up with a divar benzene. Divar benzene can undergo again your addition, giving you prismane. Nice to see this type of structures of benzenes. This you call as photoisomerization type of reactions. Okay. Then what this can do? I can make a bond here, right? What is that compound? What is this compound? This is benzoylene. Benzoylene. You have studied this. I think divar benzene, benzoylene, prismane. This all you have studied earlier when you. But as a photochemistry, this is how it comes. Like you take benzene to the singlet excited state. In singlet excited state, it exists more like a zwitterionic. Then you can do the states in which it can have resonance form. Then from each of the state, it gives you the product. Okay, this you should know. This I think this is your first chemistry of your aromatic systems. You have not dealt with your aromatic system so far. I think this is your first system where you are dealing with aromatic system. Fine. Okay. Now we will see some cycloaddition reactions of benzene with the same chemistry. See, if benzene is alone, it does this chemistry, but with benzene, if you put some alkene or diene or anything, it can do cycloaddition reactions also. Okay. So, if I directly fertilize benzene, you know what you get. I might end up with plus minus of this, right, which can be in equilibrium to can get this 3 forms that you know. For example, I am adding a diene to this. Same diene, just I take a benzene, I add my diene. So, I know benzene exists in these 3 forms, and if I have my diene in the system, alkene, sorry, not diene, alkene, then what you know? You get what is this addition? I can do an addition across this, right? What is that? 2 plus 2 or 4 plus 2? Oh, sorry. Right, I can think of 4 plus 2. In this case, this is 2 plus 2, right. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you call it 4 plus 2 cycle addition, 1, 2, 2 plus 2 cycle addition. This here 3 plus 2, 1, 2, 3, okay. Just adding across this. So, I can think about 3 products, okay. Yeah, I am adding across this, I am wrong. Yeah, you can. Oh, sorry, I have taken from here x y. So, I can think of now 3 products, 1 4 plus 2, okay, 2 plus 2 and 3 plus 2. So, just connect to this plus or minus. So, these are like, so you take just benzene, you put an alkene, you just shine your light, you end up with this 3 products, okay. One coming out from your 4 plus 2, one coming out from your 2 plus 2, another coming out from your 3 plus 2 cycle additions, reactions, fine. So, it is not sticks only for benzene, yeah, it does not stick only for benzene, you can do the same chemistry for other aromatic systems like naphthalene, anthracene, phenathrenes, pyrenes, okay. There are many chemistry in which you can follow. We will see some examples of that. So, what will be your dominating product on this? You have a benzene, you have an alkene, that is your alkene type of system. So, your 2 plus 2 will be fissile product, right. So, I can write a nice 2 plus 2 for this. See, why I am working on benzene is most of the time people give benzene in the arrow mark, okay. They give an alkene, they put a benzene and they say photolysis. What you do, you end up in doing is just dimerization of your alkene, you never think about your photochemistry of your benzene. So, think that benzene is also a good substrate, okay. So, what product you can think of writing here? Naphthalene, naphthalene with your alkene. It works 2 plus 2. Okay, nicely 2 plus 2 happens here as the major product. So, most of the time this 2 plus 2 works, okay, when you take this aromatic system. 4 plus 2 works only for anthracene type of systems, but other system except anthracene, I think other system they all go by 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. Let's see the last example. What is this molecule? Yeah, phenol. Yeah, this goes definitely with your 2 plus 2. Your stereochemistry, how it looks to be? Specific or yeah, because it is from singlet excited state. You can keep it out. Anyway, cross you can keep it out or see that's where your photochemistry gives you a lot of advantage because of specificity. You can get chemistry which is stereo specific with a very good yield, and you have to. And what about your reagent? Your reagent is very cheap. It's one time you have to buy your reagent, that is your lamp. You buy your lamp, that is your reagent. Photon is your reagent. Photon is very cheap. Just you do the chemistry with that. Okay, and you can change your reagent by using filters, right? And you can make nice things. So that's where it is. Nowadays, I told you, na, the whole chemistry which we are talking, this is done in a mercury Watts lamp, medium pressure mercury lamps. There are cases which I have told you can do the chemistry in CFL bulb, that also, then it becomes much more simpler. Okay, I will that is what I want to. After this, I want to take you to PET chemistry, where I am going to do the same chemistry by using CFL bulb. Okay, not this eye. You can do it depending upon your donor and acceptor. Fine. So that sends up our second important reaction of your pi star reactivity. That is about your addition type of reactions. We have studied intra of alkenes. We have studied inter and intra of dienes. Okay. Then we studied about photoisomerization of your aromatic systems. We have studied cycloaddition of your aromatic systems. Okay. But I am going to give you a lot of assignment on this basis. I have not given you an assignment, I will give you an assignment on this basis, so that you have a lot of problems to work on it. Fine. Now, what we will do, we will get into a next reaction, which is simple. We have studied that, just we will see what happens. That is photosensitization electron transfer reactions, which you have studied, PET chemistry. photosensitization of electron transfer reactions. We have studied this in n pi star reactivity, right. I will just refresh you one more time. You can do chemistry with units like donor and acceptor. We call D, mostly we call donor. Okay. So, how this chemistry works is that you have your R, you take a reactant, okay. You are not going to excite your reactant, right. So, what you are going to do is that you excite your donor or acceptor, okay. If I excite, for example, I take my acceptor and excite my acceptor, what my acceptor does? My acceptor mostly come and interact with my R, takes an electron from my R, right, and becomes, because it basically accepts an electron, okay, to give me what? R dot plus. I get this type of intermediate species, which then react with the other substrate or with the solvent system to give me my product P dot plus. Now, what happens is that the acceptor which taken your electron, okay, it comes back, gives the electron, emitting same way the light out, because it has taken the light. Once it gives the light back, giving you my product. See, acceptor takes the electron, okay, and at the end it gives the electron and makes the then it is in the system. So, you take a like a catalyst most of the time, okay. Same way, if it is a donor, what donor does? Can be a plus, no? Other way around. So, I get an R dot minus, which can then give me P dot minus. So, this is the way it works, fine. Okay. Now, we'll see that what are this acceptor and donors normally look. What are these molecules U for acceptor and donor? See, if you want to do a chemistry, okay, around like 254 or something like that, then I can think about a donor of okay, 1,4-dimethoxybenzene works nicely, very good donor, okay. If I want to do this chemistry around like 350 nanometers, then I will think of naphthalene based methoxydonors, okay. No sir, I want to do it in a higher wavelength even than regular lamps and regular bulbs and everything. Then you can even think of anthracines. Very good donor this is. So, depending upon my donor, I can do the chemistry in wavelength which I wanted to do. Okay. And if it is an acceptor, yeah, instead of your methoxy, you might look for what? Good type of the only problem with your nitro will be is that nitro is a very good functional group for doing photochemistry. It does a nice functional group photochemistry. Nitro involves in many of the functional group. So, people try to use cyanose. This 9-cyanoanthracene is people use lot for photochemistry, 9Cl. See, this donor and acceptor, okay, it is not only like you are going to irradiate in longer wavelengths, but it changes your reaction also completely. You take a same substrate, you do the reaction in donor, it gives you different product. If you do it in acceptor, it gives you different product. Same reaction. In presence of donor and acceptor, the whole product will be changed. Okay. I will show you one good example for that. PS2 CS, yeah, phenyl. Okay. See, if I do this chemistry in presence of acceptor, okay, in methanol, yeah, your acceptor can be 9-cyanoanthracene or whatever it is. Okay, you do this chemistry, I end up with a product which is looking like what? Anti-Markovnikov, right? I get an anti-Markovnikov product. But if I do the same photolysis in presence of a donor, excited donor, okay, I end up with Markovnikov addition. This is a type of anti-Markovnikov, and this becomes a type of Markovnikov. See, the same chemistry is same. I am taking a same substrate, photolysing in methanol, but in this case I used 9-cyanoanthracene. In this case, I have used 9-methoxyanthracene. So, whole reaction has been completely changed. We will see the mechanism how it works. Okay. So, I have an acceptor. So, first condition is that I am exciting my acceptor, I am not exciting my substrate. What acceptor can do now? What acceptor can do? It can take an electron from your pi system, right. So, you will end up with PS2C plus CS2 dot plus you get A dot minus. Yes, it can do because this is a pi system, you can easily abstract an electron from there. And this, what happens to this now? Because this will be much more comfortable position for the molecule, right. The radical get now stabilized much more better if it is in this way, CS2 dot CS2 plus. Fine. Now, methanol comes into picture. So, methanol can add with your CS2 to give me PS2 C dot PS2 O. Now tell me what will happen. Yeah, methanol can become OCH3. Just I want to know whether you are thinking about the schematic representation. Huh? What? Yeah. Now acceptor will come again to the. So acceptor will come, give the electron, becomes acceptor. So it becomes PS2 C. Right. This can then abstract the hydrogen from methanol. That is how, just you should know that acceptor again comes to the picture, okay, and gives you an electron. Fine. Now we will see how donor does other way around. What happens in the case of donor now? So I am exacting my donor. What donor can do? Basically, we know that it can donate is to the pi system, so it can become minus dot plus here T dot plus. Fine. So again you can say that I can write this will be much more stable. So if it reacts with methanol, so this will abstract an hydrogen. So I got PS2 there, CH3 there, right. So now again your donor comes, can get this electron back, radical, sorry, to PS2 C plus CH3. Now then it can react with your methanol, giving you see this chemistry has been recently, lot of people are working, many research groups are working in this chemistry, not only photochemist people, those who are doing synthetic chemistry, they have started working on this area, because you can do 9-cyanoanthracene, it's plenty in available, just you have to take 9-cyanoanthracene, you can do many type of aromatic substitution reactions, you can do addition systems, everything. I will give you one good example for addition systems. So you want to photolize this in the presence of an acceptor. I can take 9-cyanoanthracene in water. Just you can do it in regular bulbs, this chemistry, because you have this is a cyclohexene which is available, sodium cyanide plus water. What product do you expect? What will be the product? What you are thinking about, addition of pi system? No, or what you are thinking of?
Addition of water.
Addition of water you are thinking about. Any other addition of water? Yeah, water also reacts in these reactions. It will be a you get this product, simple product. It's a simple addition that you can do. It doesn't need to be like you have to do it in your organic chemistry way. Just it just looks like simple, straightforward reaction. Just in bulb you can do this reaction. If you try the mechanism how it works, can you try the mechanism? Just write down the mechanism how it works. Let's see. System. Acceptor that we have studied, that it becomes minus. So, where you want to create radical, where you want to create an carbonium anion, where you think your radical will be much more stable. I can write in two ways, right, because I can write this phenyl radical plus, or I can write this as so your first one is right, yes. So, this you can get. Then what happens? Your cyanide can attack. So, you will get your cyanide attack pH dot Cn. pH dot Cn. After this, yeah, your acceptor comes into the picture. See, this is the part you should not forget. Okay, so where your acceptor gives energy. We stop here and we will think of doing some radical chemistry. Okay, if you are not like trying, that acceptor will come back. And it is in water. So, the nice chemistry. Now, you know that the stereochemistry will not be preserved because it is going more like a radical chemistry, fine. Okay. Yeah. So, that is about your PET chemistry. Yeah, this is more about your pi star reactivity, what we are going to see in pi star reactivity. Later now I think this is the most commonly we have now n pi star reactivity we have studied pi star reactivity. In pi star reactivity most of your reactions are this one, like it is cis and trans isomerization, which is very predominating. If you are a pi star system, cis and trans isomerization you can think about. Otherwise, you can think about your dimerization. Okay. Yeah, PET chemistry you can know once there is an acceptor and donor. Once acceptor and donor is there, then you will think about your PET chemistry. Otherwise, the very possible reactions happens in pi star reactivity most of the time is your dimerization, or it is your cis to trans isomerization. See, next class mein what we want to we will be thinking about is that we have to now study these are the common general reactions. We have to now go to some specific one, like what I want to start is some rearrangements which is very common in photochemistry. Okay. Your dipymethane rearrangement, that is very commonly happens, dipymethane, azadipymethane rearrangement, that we have to study. Then what is the other important reaction which you want to study? Photochemistry, most of the time this substrate will quench most of your photochemistry. What is that? It quenches most of your photochemistry. So, we will do most of the people do photochemistry by bubbling nitrogen in the system, then only you can do this reaction. Huh? Yeah, your oxygen. See, oxygen plays a very, so what happens to your oxygen? Oxygen in the ground state is triplet. So, it can react with many triplet reactivities, because once you go to singlet, then from singlet you do an intersystem crossing to triplet, then this triplet oxygen can react with that. Okay. Same way you can excite your triplet oxygen easily to singlet. How you can excite a triplet oxygen to singlet? Any idea? You can use sensitizer, because that is what we studied. No? You can, what sensitizer you are thinking about? What sensitizer you are thinking about? Yeah, that is a very famous dye. Huh? Rose Bengal. See, if you take Rose Bengal, okay, little bit of Rose Bengal and put it in the solution, all your triplet oxygen, once you shine light, all your triplet oxygen will become singlet oxygen. Then singlet oxygen does n number of reaction. It does Ene reaction, it does Diels-Alder reaction, it does hydrogen abstraction reactions. So we have to study about singlet oxygen reactions. So we will be studying some rearrangement hereafter. We will be concentrating on rearrangement. We will be concentrating on oxygen reactions. Then we will be concentrating on carbene. Okay, carbene also you should know how you can generate a singlet carbene and triplet carbene, the reactions of carbene reactions. Okay. Then one more reaction we have to do is that your Barton reaction, Barton, where you have you can functionalize inert positions using Barton reactions. So, then your photochemistry is moreover is over. Then we will slowly get into sigmatropy. Fine. Okay. Thanks.